Yeah, what's good, y'all? Last time y'all saw me, I won the Heisman, won a national championship, and me and the team linked up at this day party. As you can see, bruh, that jump was a vibe, man. The party was lit. Music crazy, vibes crazy, the whole city showing love. But now, it's back to reality. If you rockin' with me, you already know what time it is. Let's go ahead and get right into it, man. After the party, when the music died down and the noise faded away, I looked at my phone. I had so many missed calls from everybody, and I mean everybody back home. Even Shaq hit me up. But when I was calling everybody back, kind of found out my OG, which is Shaquille's cousin, my man done been shot, bruh. And to make it even worse, he died as well. So I'm about to go back home, see what the block hitting on, man. I don't know how I feel. Catch on a little bit. Yo, being back home, I could feel the air was different. The streets was hot. Everybody on edge. Police riding slow. Watching every move. They was already expecting the Southside Gorillas to retaliate after what happened to my OG. And trust and believe, I was definitely trying to get the drop. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm Southside Gorillas for life. End of the day, the streets raised me. And talking to my people, man, they already had the drop. So y'all already know what type of timing I was on. Talking to Shaq, he kept telling me don't do nothing stupid. Leave it alone. But honestly, I wasn't trying to hear all that. I told him how he changed once he got shot and made it to the league. And I also told him how he got soft. Like, the Shaq I grew up with would have slid no hesitation. Like, come on, y'all. His cousin got shot and he just sitting around ain't doing nothing about it. So let me ask y'all this, chat. If y'all cousin got shot, would y'all be sitting around just chilling? Yeah, I thought so. Just know, I started putting in that work. If you was in the opposite gang or you had a problem with the Southside Gorillas, man, we would come back for revenges. And trust and believe, I was not playing around. I was making people out of example. Like, come on, bro. Y'all see me beating the brakes off of people. And right here, I wanted to do it to them, but I still had football in the back of my mind. Man, just know, I put in that work, and I definitely slid for my OG. Like, I'm disappointed in Shaq. But I get it, though. He done grew up and moved on, which is very understandable. But hey, man, I'm tired of putting all this work in. So I see you guys in Florida. First game of the season, I picked it right where I left off last year. No rush, no hesitation. I came back dominant. From the first snap, it felt like the game slowed down for me. Routes crisp, hands strong, confidence through the roof. Every time the ball came my way, I made something happen. It wasn't just about proving people wrong anymore. It was about reminding them who I am. New season, same hunger. I didn't miss a beat. After that performance in my first game back, my phone went crazy. Agents, brand deals. Come on, man. By the end of the week, I had another NIL deal on the table. And it wasn't a small one either. Real money. So come on, bro. Y'all know I had to sign it. Second game of the season, same hunger, same dominance. I came in with that same fire in my chest like I had something to prove once again. First drive, boom, touchdown. Next quarter, another one. By the time the second half hit, I was in my rhythm. They couldn't stop me. Corners pressuring me, safety shading over, it didn't matter. I was winning off the line. Like, I was getting touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. And you guys, peep, it's raining. And y'all already know my slogan. You can't stop the rain. But that same hunger on the field was the same hunger I have on the streets. I ain't gonna lie. There were moments I was still moving in spaces I shouldn't have been in. Pulling up the places that had ties to my past. Places I told myself I left behind. Picking up money that came with way more weight than just cash. It wasn't about flexing. It was about survival mindset. About not fully letting go of who I used to be. And every time I stepped into that world, even for a second, I could feel the risk of sitting heavy on my shoulders. One wrong move could change everything. But with all the money I stacked from NIL deals and street money, I decided to open up a smoke shop. After handling business, it was right back to work. No distraction, no extra noise, just preparation. Film study, walkthroughs, reps after practice, I was locked in. And this week, Georgia Bulldogs, another top-ranked team. This wasn't just any matchup. This was the game of the week, prime time, national spotlight. Everybody watching to see if we were really built for it, or or if last year was a fluke. The stadium was going crazy. The energy was unreal, but I love moments like this. Big stage, big opponents, big pressure. That's when I play the best. First quarter, I was unstoppable. From the very first snap, I felt locked in. Everything was clicking. Release clean, cut sharps, hand strong. The corner tried pressing me early, bad idea. First drive, boom, big gain. Next series, I'm cooking on double move. We drove all the way down the field, play after play. And guess what? My quarterback threw a pick. I ain't gonna lie, we cannot start doing this again, bruh. I'm telling you. Because if y'all know my story, bruh, every quarterback that I played with besides high school, bruh, I'm not gonna say they wasn't that good, but just know they was throwing pick after pick, bro. Like, it was really frustrating. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I actually thought I got into that end zone for real. But number 5, fast, that boy done hawked me down. And just like that, we back at the goal line again. And guess what? Quarterback done force fed me, and this man threw another pick. Like, what are we doing? After that second pick, I just stood there shaking my head. Something had to give for real. When we were moving the ball, I was winning my matchup, but those turnovers was killing us. I walked straight to the coach and told him, just keep trusting me. Let me carry this offense. I wasn't being cocky. I was locked in. I knew what I was seeing out there. I knew I could take over. Sometimes you don't need a whole game. You just need a new game plan. You just need belief. And in that moment, I was ready to put it all on my shoulders and will us back into control. And as you guys can see, it's 14-7. We are down by 7. Yes, sir. Come on, man. Just like what I'm telling y'all. Just keep putting the ball in my hands and just let me work magic. Like Future say, voila, magic. But if I'm playing good, my team play good as well. But we got 14-14. Bro, I did an OD nasty catch right there. But we need to get into that end zone. Woo, boy, I thought he threw a pick. But, oh, yeah, feed me. Bro. Y'all see this, bruh? My man threw another interception. And he got the pick 6. And just like that, we lost that game. Bro, my man threw 3 picks, bro, at the goal line. See, he cost us that game, not me. After that loss, I thought it couldn't get worse, but it did. What really hit me was finding out I was ineligible. Yeah, I cheated on a test, tried to take a shortcut, thought nobody would notice, but we all got caught. Just like that, my GPA had dropped, and all that work on the field didn't even matter anymore. Sitting there hearing I couldn't play until I get my GPA back up, man, I was hurt. Well, I couldn't play. I didn't want to dwell on the situation, so y'all know what I did, man. I was out here getting to this money while the team was at practice, and watching film. I was at practice, all right. Just know I was practicing getting to this paper, if y'all know what I mean. Finally got my GPA back up just in time for the biggest test yet. The number 5 team in the nation, SMU. And I'm not gonna lie, this game right here meant more because we dropped one while I was out. Sitting on the sideline watching my boys fight without me, that loss sat heavy on my chest. I knew deep down it was on me. If I handled my business in the classroom, I would have never been on the sideline. That's the part people don't talk about. Talent don't save you from discipline. So when I got cleared to play, it wasn't just about football. It was about redemption, about earning back trust, about proving I learned from my mistake. And walking into that SMU game, I wasn't just hungry. I was trying to prove a point. And you can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain. See, that should go to show y'all that I'm really him. And the reason why I say that is because, I don't want to toot my own horn, but they didn't win a game without me. Even though it was just one game, but hey, that should go and tell you that I am the leader on this team, that I put on for them. Like, y'all see that snag? I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, I'm Des Bryant for a reason. And I got into that end zone. You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain. As you guys can see again, I got into that end zone once again. Like, come on, man. I'm really out here proving a point. And just like that, ain't even going to sit here and board y'all. We got the dub. I ended up getting 5 touchdowns this game with 436 receiving yards. Like, come on, bro. And I didn't tell y'all either. I lost my spot, too, while I was sitting out. So I got a new challenge, wide receiver battle. And y'all should already know what's going on. Now, y'all know y'all boy done got his position back. And what make things even more better? Come on, man. I done got straight A's on my midterm. Let's go. Next game was Miami. And just know, I was putting on a wide receiver performance. I'm talking clinic. Release off the line, sharp. Route running, come on, man. In my hands, automatic. Every time the ball left the quarterback hand, I already knew it was mine. They tried pressing me, tried rolling coverage, tried talking crazy before the snap. None of it didn't faze me. I was in that zone where everything feels slow, and you just know you're better than whoever lined up across from you. Big catches on third down, red zone routes crisp, sideline grabs, and the crowd going wild. After missing time and hearing all that talk, I needed that game. In Miami, they just happened to be the ones in front of me. After this dominant performance, people really want to know if I was going to stay in college my senior year or go to the NFL. In the middle of the season, we was dominating teams on the field. And just know, I was dominating on the streets too. I was putting in that work for the connect. We ended up beating UNC 24-56. We beat the brakes off of them. And after that game, once again, had to do my daily drop-off. Come home, man. Then we beat Clemson 45-13. And as you guys can see, I'm still out here getting to that paper. Playoffs is here, Orange Bowl, and we're facing Texas. Prime time, baby. National stage, everything on the line. You can feel it all week. Media hype, fans talking crazy, analysts debating who got the edge. But once we stepped into that stadium, all that noise faded. It was just football. Texas came in confident, physical, ranked high for a reason. But so were we. I stood there in that tunnel before kickoff, helmet in my head, thinking about the whole journey, the setbacks, the doubts, the grind. This wasn't just another ball game. This was the playoffs. Win, and you move one step closer to everything. Lose, and it's over. And me, I was ready for that smoke. Coming off the line, I was ready to show the people what I got. And guess what, bruh? My quarterback overthrew me. Way too much juice on it. Safety read it the whole way. Pick, and just like that, momentum flipped. So now they didn't score. Then my quarterback threw another pick, bro. And this time they actually scored 14-0. Like, I don't know if he nervous or not, but y'all see this right here? He literally threw a dot, and I got into that end zone. Now it's 14-7. We could definitely come back. After I scored my touchdown, still catching my breath, coach pulled me aside. He leaned in and whispered in my ear that he didn't want me getting hurt in this game. Said he knew I was going to the NFL. Said my future was bigger than one bowl game. At first, I thought he was joking, but he wasn't. He set me out for the rest of the game, and just like that, bro, we lost. Like, I'm not going to hold y'all. I was mad, but at the same time, I wasn't, because he was looking out for my future. But I still wanted to play and fight for my team. But just like that, man, we lost to them boys. It feels good to be back home in North Carolina. Fresh air, familiar streets, family around me. That part always hit different. As y'all saw, coach set me out that last game and said he was protecting my future. I still can't fully believe he did that, especially in a playoff game. But when I sit back and think about it, he saw something bigger for me. And now, the NFL is next. No more college, no more nothing. It's draft season. Next chapter loading, so I see y'all next series.